Hey, Virgo, welcome to your reading. It's nice to be with you. Oh my goodness, it's been an energetic week, I tell you. For those of you that are new, welcome. This is an energy channel, so sometimes what I see that Spirit guides me to is not traditional. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you sticking with this. Again, the energies have been a little overwhelming as of late, and so I have been allowing myself to rest. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for you. I feel like you are, it's almost like the last blasts of summer, because we've got summer, fire, winter, right? We really enjoy the fire in the fall. Okay, starting to get cozy by the fire. There's the energy of those last hot days, right? As we're nearing winter, you might, I know some people like burn leaves or whatever, right? But fire pits and, hanging out with people at the pumpkin patches and stuff is big in the US. And so there's this aspect of, right, you are transitioning in your life in some way. But what that's bringing with it is this part of you that's thinking about, what is it that I really want out of my connections? Okay, friends, family, lovers. What is it that I really want? Because for some of you, it's the aspect of winning and having that success and being acknowledged and recognized, especially by the divine masculine in your life. But Spirit's coming to you to say, what you really want, is in your heart. Okay, it's already there within you. And I think that's something very special for you to remember. So today we're going to be getting some messages, a little more of a soul path reading. I'll do a traditional reading over on Patreon, which is donation based. You can pay $1, you can pay $10, you pay whatever you can. It renews on the first of the month, or you can pause it. Okay, so we're going to get some messages from your ancestors. We're going to see what your inner child is working on, and we're going to get some cards of destiny, okay, from the I Ching. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The underlying here, Pachamama. Okay, so again, I feel like some of you had very strong mothers, okay? Very strong feminine influences in your life, whether it was a mother, a teacher, an auntie, okay? And there is this practice of how do you bring some of the softness that they also showed you back into your day-to-day living, all right? Oh, you guys, I can tell there's a lot of energy because it affects my nose and my ears and gives me asthma sometimes. It's really fun. Okay, the owl. So here, what is meant for you, especially what is divinely meant for you. But the path forward is through this magic of the feminine meeting up with Pachamama, right? There is this energy of these converging planets. Almost feels like a trine, okay? And of course, there's the threes. So this trine of planets that have this aspect of the moon and Mars, okay? And it feels a little bit like Mercury, perhaps, in the mix there, but it's hard to fully tell. But it started, I think, with the solar eclipse, all right? And so as you're going through this, your path has felt murky, ghost dance. Sometimes you're not really sure. And so this becomes a challenge. We've got the 3-3 and the 2-2, okay? It's a challenge, but it's a completion that you're working through, okay? So what about your inner child? What's your inner child trying to show you? The growth, okay? you've been really focused on transactional, not just money, but energy transaction as well, and the gains that comes from that. Three of Pentacles. You expect practical efforts to factor into everything, but you haven't lit your fire. You haven't lit your own candle there yet. You haven't lit your own fire. That's the magic that Spirit's asking you for. Okay? And so, as you're feeling murky and you're listening or re-listening to messages or rereading books or, you know, things like that, looking for support, what you're really looking for is that reciprocity. Hey, come here. Come on, hey. Don't bark at the workers. Oh, he's going to bark at the workers. But again, they're going back to the High Priestess, the owl. You already know. The one is already within you. So the hard trek that you're giving to yourself here is a hard trek on your heart when it's not really needed. Okay? Come here. Like him. He's upset about the people. Come on, get over here. Get up here. Come on, get up here with Virgo. Come on, go. Come on, you can do it. Up. Up. And so he gives himself this heartbreak about what's going on out there. And it's just somebody working. Right? It's all made up nonsense, Oliver. So let's go ahead and we'll get a couple cards of destiny here, and then I'm going to do some clarifying. You know the way home. It's already within your heart. The Salmon. You know the way home. You're processing this realization of what's returning to you or other things that are returning home. Okay. We had the mystical perception, again, trying to come out here. There's this inner knowing that you have. And it's almost like, for some of you, it was a kiss in a dream. Okay? And you are being shown that there's a leap ahead. There's cosmic ordering happening here, where for you to express things, you do have to move ahead. But all you want to do is rest. All you want to do is be inactive and listen and wait. That could be pretty toxic to you. Pretty dependent energy there, bringing in addiction and codependency with the tick there. So Spirit really wants you to be aware of that. Okay? And yeah, some of my decks are upstairs. So that's not helpful. And I left them there, so it's my own thing. Okay. Ace of Wands. You're looking for, it's almost like I'm looking for the literal physical translation of something. Okay. And yet, Six of Swords. Out here on the waters, it's very unlikely that you're going to see that literal translation that you're looking for that comes from the land. Okay. This murkiness for you. King of Wands. Okay. Fire energy. I love the way Spirit shows up with things though, because like you're looking for this symbolism. What's that about, Spirit? Symbolism of this dragon. Okay. And King of Wands is showing up with this little lizard. Okay. And you're like, well, that's not for me because that's not a dragon. Well, when was the last time you saw a dragon? Right? Like you're looking for literal translation instead of understanding the metaphysical aspects of it. Oscar, stop. Doodle, go lay down. He's mad I banned him from the front room. just goes out there and lays there in the sun and barks. Okay, your fire. Your fire will create this completion, this ending. Okay, it is almost a little bit ritual where you're adding specific flowers and essences to the fire in order to walk out of this final path. But what it brings you to is the 10 of Cups. It brings you into this new world where your heart is really open to what it is that you need. Why are you resting so much here? Because you're confused. 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Okay, sort of an energy here. It is the 2 of Swords, but they're showing me 5. The 3 other swords, the pain is in the past. They're showing me on the other side of the river. Like you're transitioning. On the other side of the river, perhaps before we hit the solar eclipse, you had a big heartache. And so now you're going through every aspect of what that eclipse could have meant. Every aspect of what it could have meant, what that heartache could have been. How do I change my choices? You already have the seed to plant anew. And that seed, Page of Pentacles, to plant anew, is bringing you the truth that you are the Queen of Wands. Okay? And masculine, feminine doesn't matter there. But you are the one with your own power to be strong and yet soft all at the same time. But you have to take this seed that's coming from within this inner child energy, this sacral energy, and you have to plant it if you want it to come forward. What else here, Spirit? Yeah. This moment that's going to show you that it's time for change is going to show up momentarily, anytime now. Okay? You've already been starting to grow from this. It's just the aspect of, are you ready to let go and plant the new seed? Are you ready to harvest and plant the new seed for growth? Because it's waiting in the 5D, whatever this is. Once you have this ending, something can birth for you here. The delay has been that you, again, you're looking for this literal sign, right? Like she's looking at this tree, touching this tree and saying, well, where's the fire? Where's the dragon? Well, the tree doesn't want to be on fire, right? This comes back to that 5 of Wands. There's this challenge of major transition for you. And that full moon tonight, probably really leading you into an embracing of this very soon, whether you want it or not. Okay, you're going to have it come in and embrace it. So advice here, again, okay, 6 of Swords, you are transitioning through emotions. Father of Cups. And the Chariot. This could have brought up masculine wounds that really are deep within the heart with that solar eclipse, and you've kind of been running from that ever since. And it's almost like you're tired now. You want to rest, but you're still carrying the seed that needs to be planted, that needs to be adjusted. And there's the Wish with a bunch of other cards trying to come out. Yeah, brand new. It's ready to be birthed out of the 5D. Brand new little baby energy here. But you've been racing so hard that now you're tired and you're like, there's nothing to drink. There's nothing to refresh me. There's nothing to help me. But I think that's all in your head because you're still looking back at that 3 of Swords, instead of considering what's going to grow into the future from the heart space, from the seed. Okay. Again, could have to do with Mercury, could have to do with the Lovers. Again, Mercury is sometimes seen as Virgo. So the 2 sides of yourself. So you may be on the cusp. Okay. But this change is already happening. It's been fixed into motion here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It is coming regardless. Wheel of Fortune. The shift is about growth. And it does come back to the way that you have seen growth as being very transactional, very literal, instead of from the heart space. Okay? Yeah. Judgment, empowerment. Probably here, I'm guessing in about 2 to 3 weeks, these emotions are going to catch up with you. And you're going to hit a big transit during Scorpio season here, where this very strong masculine energy is going to cause drama if you don't address this. Okay? You can move forward to this younger, more adaptable, passionate Emperor's energy, but that's all up to you, because there you are at the bottom, the Hermit, right? Like, you have to surrender to those emotions if you're going to allow this to come forward. So let's see what the universe says here. Yeah, again, 3 times here with the Fool. Faith, you know that this is new. This is your leap ahead. This is unexpected, but it's meant for you. And your higher self is telling you, embrace this. Be excited. Take this powerful leap ahead, right? Because on the other side is joy and happiness. Don't let your fear keep you stuck inside of this tree waiting for this literal transaction to happen, okay? Let's close it up here with an oracle. Okay, thank you. Again, there's 2 sides of you, I feel like, and you're getting 2 oracles. We've got the releasing the watch for signs. The moon is setting. Follow the moon and let those signs set. Okay. Beautiful message. I'm going to head over to the extended and see what's going on over there. I hope that you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you again soon. All right. Much love. Bye.